What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. In today's video, we have an insane Barbarian King deck. New meta is coming. Get ready, because this deck is absolutely insane. Let's just jump right into the matches and show you how it plays. All right, here we go versus Music's Archer Queen. Ooh, interesting start here. I'm going to drop a Knight, resell the Knight. I'm going to guard Dark Goblin. Not really the best starting hand that you could have. You kind of want to look for like a P.E.K.K.A. Like a P.E.K.K.A. is really what you want with a guard or a Knight as your starting hand. Unfortunately, you might still be able to win this for Music. Great start here for Enchatin in round number 1. Everything is looking up and looking pretty to start this out. Oh, this is good value here. Attacks have a small chance to stun. We're going to drop this as well, and now we're looking really good in round number 2. This is what you want in round number 2. I'm actually going to drop my Mega Knight up there as well. This, I should have put my guard all the way in the back. That was one mistake I did, but thankfully, his Prince... Oh, no. Okay, this is going to give me value as long as I take that out. Dark Goblin is getting protected here. Is the Dark Goblin going to be able to take it home? Let's go! 2-0 as the Dark Goblin comes in clutch with the stun on to the Prince. We could go for a 3-star Dark Goblin, or we could get up the beefy boys. I want to get the beefy boys. I'm going to get this guy up in here, and what I also want to do is Shield 6. Ooh, Shield 6 might be a good decision, but I'd rather go with Clash Shield up and put the guard over here. P.E.K.K.A. is actually going to be in the back. Yeah, P.E.K.K.A. is going to be in the back for his Prince. Okay, so he actually gets really good value here from his Prince. This was kind of a mistake for me, but that's okay. As long as I'm able to clear out the Prince, it's not going to be the end of the world here, because my Dark Goblin is still going to stay alive. This is going to look really good. Mega Knight as we take the 3-0 versus Music's Archer Queen. All right, here we go. Reversing a Barbarian King player. Interesting start for me right now. P.E.K.K.A. and Knight, not really the best starting hand to have. We're actually going to resell this Knight. We're going to put another Knight on the board. That way, no Knight is going to be in my shop in the next rotation. It might be in my shop, but more than likely it won't be. That is why you resell all of your units. We are looking good in round number 1, taking him out. That is what I like to see here. Very good value from my P.E.K.K.A., from my Knight, getting value in round 1. In round 2, we want to try to get a 1-star Dark Goblin, but that more than likely is not going to be a possibility, but we are going to try to do it. What are we going to do? We're going to re-roll again. Oh, that is money. We're going to get a 1-star Dark Goblin, and now we're actually going to do this. We're going to put our P.E.K.K.A. in the back. The reason why we're going to put a P.E.K.K.A. in the back is hopefully his Prince misses, gets to the back, which is what's going to happen, and then my P.E.K.K.A. will clear out his Prince here, and now my Dark Goblin is just going to be going off on all of his units. Massive value here from the Dark Goblin. It should be able to just win me this matchup at 1 star, and there it is, just like that. We are going to be 2-0. Now there's a couple of things we can do. We can try for a 3-star Dark Goblin. We're probably not going to get that, but we are going to try for it. We're going to re-roll. We are not going to get it, but that's okay. We have a guard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything lined up like this. Once again, the P.E.K.K.A. is not going to be in the back this time. The P.E.K.K.A. is going to be right under the Barbarian King, and this is looking pretty good. I probably should have resold my P.E.K.K.A. here, but that is okay. My guard and my Knight are going to go after this Prince, and they are going to take that out. Then they are going to go to the front line and hopefully give me enough time in order to win this matchup. My Dark Goblin is ramping up. Is it going to be enough? No, it is not, but that is okay right now. We are going to get our Mega Knight out in this next round, and that is the most important thing. Mega Knight is coming out. We're going to re-roll here and pray we get a Dark Goblin. There it is. Dark Goblin has been activated. Now, there's a couple of things I can do in this matchup. I kind of want to keep my units exactly the same. I've changed them up every single time. I do not think he is going to realize that I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep it exactly the same. Okay, that's fine. His prince goes there. No big deal. P.E.K.K.A is going to get me massive value. We have a 3-star Dark Goblin. That is what I need to just keep alive here as fast as possible. His Barbarian is getting absolutely melted by my Dark Goblin. Is my Dark Goblin going to be able to do enough? No, it is not, but that's okay. Now it's time to get out the beefy boys. Now it's time to really flood him and make sure we do not lose our Barbarian King in a matter of 2 seconds. Now, we haven't shown him this rotation yet because we have been playing super smart and super conservative. Now it's time to, you know what? I'm going to re-roll here. This is what we want. We want Skyfall, larger area, and we want Clash up speed. Let's go, baby. We're going to get +6 on the shield. P.E.K.K.A is going to get knocked back. No big deal. The P.E.K.K.A is not the bread and butter right now of this deck. My Mega Knight is all that matters. All it needs to do is jump up in the air and actually hit. There it is. It hits the ground, and like that, my Dark Goblin is going off. It's going to clear out his army, and that is going to be a victory versus a Barbarian King deck. All right, here we go versus Royal Champion, our last matchup that we are going to be featuring. Here it is. Okay, what do we want to do? P.E.K.K.A is not really the greatest start with a guard, but it's not terrible. We're going to hope our guard is able to shield up here and to stop his RC explosions. Looking pretty good here, as the P.E.K.K.A is going to take the shot from the Royal Champion. Looking good for round 1 right now. There goes the Barbarian, and now we're going to walk over to the Royal Champion. The guard has its shield up, looking very nicely. It's feeling lonely, but it ain't gonna feel lonely enough as we take him down in round number 1. All right, now round number 2 happens. We kind of need our Dark Goblin, but I don't really know what else we should be getting. I mean, we might lose this next round, and we might concede defeat almost here. We're not going to concede defeat, but this is not going to look great. This is not like the best thing you could do, but you want to know what, though? There could be a lot worse scenarios. My Knight's going to go right over to his Wizard, looking pretty good with how I spaced out my units. That is the main thing in this deck, is you have to space out your units properly. Huge victory there in round number 2, and now we're looking really strong as my vein is like popping out of my neck. I don't know why. Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin, huge value here. Mega Knight, you better believe it. Mega Knight is going to go on the outside here. We're going to have a boop boop right here. What I actually need to do is I need to put my Dark Goblin one more tile further back. Nah, we're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep it like this. This is actually looking pretty nice, pretty solid. There's his prince. His prince is going to get some value here as long as we buff up everything with our... Oh, this is not looking too good for us, but that's okay. We did take a loss here in round 2, potentially. Yes, we do. No big deal. We need to now get our, hopefully, Dark Goblin. I'm going to re-roll for the Dark Goblin. I'm going to hope I get it. I want a 3-star Dark Goblin right now. Oof, we have 4 rerolls. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. This is what I want. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a shake, and we're going to do a bake, and we're going to do a Ricky and a Bobby. Everything in the front line. That's what we're going to do right now. Everything in the front line. We're actually going to move our Dark Goblin one tile over to the right, just in case he puts his Wizard on the left-hand side, which is exactly what he did. Everything looking pretty nice and solid right here. Get the power up from my Barbarian King. My Mega Knight is going off. Very nice. We just need to somehow survive this and then take it out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Da-da-da, da-da-da! Dark Goblin MVP as we take down the Royal Champion. All right, here we go. This is how you use the deck. So starting it out right now, we know we have a Dark Goblin. We also know he is running an Archer Queen. What I want to do is I want to do this. I want to I want to move this back to here. My Knight is going to be on to the shock tile. He's going to be playing very aggressively here and take me out. Very interesting decision from him to play like that. Hopefully we can jump and stun, which is exactly what we do. We are probably going to be able to win this one because of that jump stun, and that is going to be that right there. We are going to be picking up a round 1 victory. He, I guess, did not think we were going to be playing on that, but that is all right. What we're going to do now is we're going to tax, have a small chance to stun with the Dark Goblin. He might play on the supercharger here, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to swap these two. Hopefully he doesn't have a prince that gets to my back line. Normally they don't play princes this early. Okay, he's going to play a P.E.K.K.A. and he's going to put it all the way up here in the front. Hopefully I can get a smash. No, I cannot. That is okay, though, as long as my Dark Goblin can somehow get to his Archer Queen. Unfortunate right there. We are going to maybe take this win, though. Oh, we are going to take a loss, but this is where the deck really starts to ramp up. The minis are very, very powerful once you get to round 3. There's a lot of things you could do here. I'm actually going to drop the P.E.K.K.A. and I'm going to re-roll, hopefully for a guard. I'm going to throw away this. I'm going to throw away that. I do have a guard. I'm going to put a guard here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit differently because I am going to play it like this. My Barbarian King is going to be in the front with all of my units right behind it. We call this the diamond slash whatever that is. It's like an interesting form of a diamond, but that is okay. Look at the Dark Goblin just absolutely going off right now. He sees that I have a lot of big, hefty units. It's catching him off guard. He doesn't really know exactly how to play versus this style deck, but look at this setup right now. Look at how all of my minis are positioned. There's a couple of things I can do. I'm going to be going for Dark Goblins because I want to play a little greedy here and I want to get as many Dark Goblins as possible. All right, so I don't get all of them, but that's okay. I'm going to cast Shield Up and I'm actually going to put the guard here instead, displaced on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. It really doesn't matter. All I want is the ability for that shield to pop, getting all of that HP as a bonus. We have so much health in our beefy frontline boys that hopefully my Dark Goblin can get value here towards the back of this. Look at the Dark Goblin just absolutely taking over this matchup, and the Dark Goblin will be the MVP of this round. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. A quick guide on how to play this deck. If they have a miner, make sure your P.E.K.K.A. is all the way in the back to stop that miner. Put your Dark Goblin a little bit higher. If they don't have a wizard, you can play your Dark Goblin a little bit more greedy, and you can play him a little bit higher up if they don't have a wizard or a giant skeleton that they are star pointing. Other than that, make sure that your beefy boys are in the front. They're taking the big hits. Make sure your Mega Knight is able to get off his super. That is very, very important. Make sure he's kind of protected in the beginning. Try to make it so that their units do not attack him right away. His stun will allow your Dark Goblin to just end the game if he ever gets it off. But guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content on the channel. The Level Hero 5 1-to-5 tournament is going to be tomorrow on the channel. We have that done. That video is getting made right now, and we're going to give you the grand finals of that tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video, and I'll see you guys next time.